Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls of the YouTube world, CJ Rose's back in the building. Welcome back to the channel. Word is bond, love is love. Like, comment, subscribe, and do all the above. And if you ain't doing anything today, follow my Instagram. RugerRose23 is the place to be. All right. We got a pay-per-view tomorrow. Money in the Bank is tomorrow night. Unfortunately, I will not be able to watch it tomorrow night. I am working within the time, so I won't watch it till probably when I get in, and then probably finish it once I wake up. So you'll get my review Sunday afternoon, pretty much. But regardless of it, it is tomorrow night. I don't think it's going to be as good as it was last year. Last year was pretty damn. Last year, I think, was probably the best pay-per-view of the year for WWE last year. But we'll see. We'll see how it goes. Optimism over here. You know what I'm saying? All right. So I think it's, 6 matches? Let's get it. All right. So first we're going to start off with the WWE Undisputed Tag Team Championships on the line as the Usos take on the Street Profits. I'm gonna ask the question again, man. Who's gonna be the team to beat the Usos? It's a damn shame gonna be the Street Profits. I'm sorry. I love the Street Profits. That's my favorite. That's probably my favorite tag team in WWE right now is the Street Profits. But I don't see them beating the Usos. Not at all, bro. Not at all. It's gonna be a good match. Of course, it's gonna be a good match. But nah. If they beat them, more power to them. Cool. But if we're talking about the Usos here and how good they've been since Jimmy came back last year, then honestly, you need like a really good tag team to be. Not saying Street Profits are not good, but how many times have we seen this match? Like, we've seen this match too many times, bro. So we either put them on a team from. I was literally gonna say put them on a team against. I was gonna say put them on a team from NXT, but there ain't that many NXT tag teams really you could call up. There's probably maybe like 1 or 2, but even so, that wouldn't even make much sense. I don't know who's beating these Usos for these tag. I really don't know, but I got the Usos winning tomorrow. That's about as best as I can tell you, wholeheartedly, honestly. Got the Usos retaining. Bianca Belair will defend the Raw Women's Championship against Carmella. This is pretty much a replacement match because it was originally supposed to be Bianca Belair versus Rhea Ripley. But apparently Rhea Ripley got injured and can't be cleared for tomorrow. So they had a fatal 5-way? Yeah, they had a fatal 5-way to determine the next challenger, and it was Carmella. Because I think out of everybody in that match, I'm not even going to say they said Carmella's the best option, but I think out of everybody in that match, she was probably the only one that was going to win. Because I think it was Liv Morgan, Bliss, Asuka, and Becky Lynch. All 4 of them are now in the Money in the Bank ladder match. So, wholeheartedly, Carmella was the only one doing nothing. So, let her win. Which is kind of stupid because I don't want to see Carmella versus Bianca Belair again. I don't want to see this match again. But I have to. I really have to see this match again. I don't want to. But I'm going to see it again. Bianca Belair is winning. You know, they're going to probably make Carmella give somewhat of a decent match. But other than that, Bianca's winning. I mean, you got Carmella taking the title from her. You on drugs. But Bianca Belair's winning. There's nothing else to say. There's nothing else to say. I'm sorry. There's nothing else to say. All right. What's the next match? We got the Smackdown Women's Championship on the line as Ronda Rousey takes on Natalya. This is Ronda? I think this is Ronda's first pay-per-view title defense since winning the SmackDown Women's Championship, I believe. Yes, it is. And she's going against Natalya, another person with a submission. I think her next 3 matches are gonna be submission based. Well, the first was Charlotte. The second is Natalya. The third, I want to be Shayna Baszler. Shayna Baszler and Ronda Rousey have to happen at SummerSlam. Bro, Shayna Baszler and Ronda Rousey has to happen at SummerSlam. I don't see no other challenger but those two. It makes so much sense, bro. Does it not make sense? They're both submission specialists. They're both MMA fighters. Why not? And they probably got hella great chemistry in the ring because I'm pretty sure they train together. So why not? Why not? Make it happen. Come on, SummerSlam. Come on, that's gonna be that match. Probably gonna steal the show. It could. If you let Shayna Baszler off the leash, let her do what she gotta do. You let Ronda do what she gotta do. So screw it. Let Shayna do what she gotta do, and boom, you have a hell of a match at SummerSlam. That should happen. But I don't know how likely that will happen. But to focus on this match, Ronda's winning, bro. Natalya hasn't won a thing. Natalya has not won a women's championship since 2017 when she beat Naomi at SummerSlam. Other than that, Natalya hasn't seen gold for a while. Granted, Natalya probably deserves it in some way, but she hasn't been placed in a position to be that. So, there ain't much I can really tell you, but I got Ronda winning. I mean, who the hell don't got Ronda winning? Ronda's retaining. I think every champion tomorrow is retaining. Every champion's retaining. Including the next match. As will be Theory defending the United States Championship against Bobby Lashley. The almighty Bobby Lashley. Now, it's hard for me to say that because, Bobby Lashley's my guy. On top of that, I believe Bobby Lashley was about to had a lot of momentum after Hell in a Cell. So, boom, his next match, he should actually win and go somewhere. But based on it, I don't think he's going anywhere. I think he's going to be kind of low level for a while. Until I guess they find something or something happens. But this match right here is tough. It's a tough match. Because you don't want Bobby to lose. You want Bobby to have momentum if we're planning to have him as one of the next challengers for the WWE title. You kind of want him kind of mid here. So I don't know how that's going to go, but we'll see how it goes. But at the same time, you want Theory to win because if we're trying to make Theory the next John Cena, and if we're going to have Theory face John Cena later this month at SummerSlam, then you kind of want Theory on a high, and you want him with a lot of momentum. Because if we got him facing John Cena at SummerSlam and he beats John Cena at SummerSlam, then it's you gotta put a, he's got to go all the way up there after that. He's got to go to the moon, bro. He got to. There's no other way. He's got to keep going up. He's got to keep going up. We'll see. But how will Theory beat Lashley? See, this is the thing. Theory cannot beat Lashley clean. He can't. I'm sorry. I don't think Lashley loses clean. I think Theory gets hit with a move we haven't seen in a while. I'm talking about him getting hit with the most devastating move in all of sports entertainment, the surprise roll-up, the backwards. I think he gets hit with the back. I think Theory beats Lashley, but he doesn't beat him clean. That's the only way I think this can go down. Because if Theory beats Lashley clean, Lord. I mean, it's great for Theory. It'll be great for Theory, but it'll be bad for Lashley. So, only time will tell. See what happens with that. But I got Theory winning. I got Theory retaining the United States Championship. I mean, when you got Theory against John Cena, you don't really need the title. I don't think you need the United States Championship in the situation. I think you just need the match and boom, that's it. But I don't know. I don't know how they're gonna do it I don't know how they're gonna play it. So only time will tell. We'll see what's up. But I have Theory winning. But then again, I don't know. It is WWE. Let's not forget who we're talking about here. It is WWE. All right. Let's get into the Money in the Bank ladder matches. We're gonna start with the women. If I can remember who's in it. I believe it's Raquel Rodriguez, Shotzi, Asuka, Becky Lynch, Liv Morgan, Alexa Bliss.
I don't know that.
And is this somebody else or is it 6? I think it's just 6, right? I think it's just those 6. I think it is just those 6. All right. So yeah, that's the women's Money in the Bank ladder match. Let's see. How are we looking like this? How are we looking with this? Well, out of everybody, Shotzi's the dark horse. Wholeheartedly the dark horse because she's in and out of TV damn near every single time. So she's the dark horse. So she wins this. I'm just saying. If she wins this, it will be a miracle. But then again, Nikki Ash won last year. So I am not against Shotzi winning this year. I am not at all. But I'm saying it's a long shot if she wins. I remember reading an article maybe a month or so ago. Facebook loves showing me wrestling every time. They told me they had a scenario where Liv Morgan won Money in the Bank. But Rhea Ripley beats Bianca Belair for the Raw Women's Championship. Then Liv cashes in on Rhea. And then Liv wins the Raw Women's Championship like that. And then it'd be Rhea and Liv going at each other for the title. It's not a bad scenario, but I'm not sure if that's what WWE would do. Let's see. Bliss just came back, so I don't know. When she didn't just come back. She's been back for about a month or so, but I don't know if I have her even winning. Honestly, I think she's not the only person. Let's see. Then you got Asuka, and then you got Becky. I'm hearing Becky. I heard Becky's the likely winner, and honestly, I don't even like that. Only because I don't. Becky could be doing something else. I'm sorry. Listen. We know Becky is one of the biggest women's. Listen, she's one of the biggest women's stars in the game, right? Still, regardless of her not having the title, she's still one of the biggest stars, right? I don't want her to win though, because I'm just tired of seeing her in the main event. Like I'm legit tired of seeing Becky Lynch in the main event. Asuka winning? I wouldn't be against it, but I don't see it happening. I really don't see it happening. Although Asuka deserves another shot with the Raw Women's Championship because, quite frankly, her reign, the last time she was Raw Women's Championship, she barely defended. She only defended that title, I think, one time, and that was it, bro. Other than that, that woman held that title for, I think, 6-7 months. And then lost it at WrestleMania to Rhea Ripley. So, I don't know. With that one, I wouldn't mind it. Then there's Raquel Rodriguez. Female that I'm pretty sure WWE is gonna push up at some point. Would tomorrow be the night though? I don't know. With all that, who wins? That's a damn good question. That's a really good question. So again, everybody most likely got Becky winning. Me? If I had a pick. I'm gonna go two ways here. I got Shotzi shocking the world. Got Shotzi shocking the world. Or I got Liv Morgan finally getting a moment. Those are my two. I got Shotzi. I got Liv Morgan. Shotzi, Liv Morgan, Becky Lynch. Those are my three winners. I think one of those three women are going to win. Shotzi, Liv, Becky. Simple. I could be wrong. But it's hard to really calculate a match like that where you got certain people that is like you kind of know who's going to win. And then you kind of know who's not going to win. So it's a toss-up either way. But those are my three winners. I got three winners. As we are going to the main event, I'm sure it's going to be the main event. The men's Money in the Bank ladder match. We got the Nigerian Giant, Omos. The original bro, Matt Riddle. The conspiracy theorist, Sami Zayn. The Celtic warrior, Sheamus. The Scottish warrior, Drew McIntyre. And the visionary, Seth Rollins. That's not all, actually, because we actually still have one more spot left. And I don't know if they're trying to plan that as a surprise, like we'll know when the match happens, or we're going to determine that tonight on SmackDown. I don't know. But it's 7 people, which is a weird number. I don't know why there's 7 people in this match. Like, why not 8? But we have 7. So, okay, let's get odd. let's get very odd. All right, honestly, this match kind of, in a sense, had its... This match itself has had its kind of definitive winners. And the definitive winner is Seth Rollins. People really think Seth Rollins is going to definitively win the Money in the Bank, which I would not be against. But Seth Rollins had to come off 3 straight pay-per-view losses starting at WrestleMania. I don't know. I'm not against it. I'm wholeheartedly not against it. If Seth wins, I'm not against it at all. Seth Rollins, literally, no matter what, he's been one of the best in WWE. Still, like, Seth is still that good. Still can just brush his shoulders off and call it a day, bro. That's how good Seth is. But I pick Seth as a winner. Let's see. Riddle has been on fire lately. Even though he lost against Roman Reigns, it still was a damn good match. He had a hell of a performance. So, Riddle's a choice as well. Riddle's been on fire. A lot of people also been saying Drew McIntyre wins Money in the Bank. A lot of people say this, right? Drew McIntyre wins Money in the Bank. Then he would go on to Clash at the Castle and cash it in there. That means Roman Reigns will have a different opponent. But I think we all know it's going to be Roman versus Drew at Clash at the Castle. So he already has his Universal Championship shot right there. So I don't think Drew wins this. Sheamus would be interesting as hell to me. I think Sheamus, and I think a lot of people have said Sheamus is having his best matches of his career so far. Like in the last 2 years or so, he's having the best matches of his career. I'm inclined to agree. I'm wholeheartedly inclined to agree. I agree wholeheartedly. I think Sheamus looks amazing now, as of right now. Him winning Money in the Bank would only solidify it. So he's a choice. Sami Zayn is well, Sami Zayn at this particular point in time is the underdog. He is wholeheartedly the underdog. But somehow Sami Zayn wins this. Boy, that would tell you a lot, wouldn't it? That would tell you so much. Now, the one person nobody wants to win is Omos, of course. Because if that... Yo, if Omos wins this Money in the Bank ladder match, Lord have mercy. Yo, the internet would melt down. I'll probably melt down. I'll probably go crazy, lose my mind. Why? Because why is this happening? I can't give you a guess who the 7th person could be. Because nobody really seems fit. I mean, it could be Kevin Owens. Probably. It could be Kevin Owens. Maybe Ezekiel. They were supposedly supposed to have a match on Raw. But that didn't happen. So I don't know. I actually don't know why it didn't happen. Like neither man was on the show. So I don't know. No, Ezekiel was on the show. I don't think was Kevin Owens on. I don't think Kevin Owens was on the show. So hopefully everything's good on that part. I guess we'll see what happens tonight if it goes down. With all that said, I got Seth Rollins. Do I pick Sami Zayn or Sheamus as my underdogs? I got Sheamus as my underdog. He's not. It's actually Sami. Sami's the underdog of this whole match, but I'm picking Sheamus to shock the world. So I got Seth Rollins as my definitive winner. Sheamus to shock the world. And maybe Riddle as well. See, Riddle wouldn't make no sense at this point in time because he already had his type of check. If he never faced Roman, then honestly, I would not be wholeheartedly against Riddle winning. I wouldn't be against him winning, but he faced Roman Reigns already, so it's like, you know, like I wouldn't give him that shot. So I got Seth Rollins, Sheamus shocking the world. I probably got 2 at this moment. Again, it depends who the 7th person is. I don't know when we're gonna find that out, but hey, if we do, then maybe my opinion changes. I don't know. I'm not sure, but as time goes on, we'll see what it is. But I got Seth Rollins, Sheamus. Yeah, this is Money in the Bank. I don't really see this to be a spectacular event. I'm telling you, it's not gonna be better than last year. Last year was actually really good. But maybe it's good nonetheless. You know, can't put the cart before the horse. You know what I'm saying? This is how it goes. But it is what it is, man. So until it's been Rose, man, thank you for watching. Thank you for all the love, support as always. As I said, I won't be able to watch the pay-per-view on Saturday night. I'm gonna try to see if I can watch it at work, but I don't know if I'll be taking notes. I'm gonna see what I can do. But you will most likely get my reviews Sunday afternoon, bar none. So it is what it is. So until next time, peace, love, 100. Here.